Hello, my name is Anna Maria Georgie and these are my answers to the Film4 Assistant Intern application. The first question is, what is my favourite Film 4 release of 2012 to 2013? And it has got to be without a doubt The Iron Lady. I absolutely love this film because I'm a huge fan of Meryl Streep. I think the way that she performs in this film is really inspiring, and I think that everything from her mannerisms to the way she speaks is completely uncanny to Margaret Thatcher. I absolutely love the story of Margaret Thatcher because it's such a success story and it's inspiring and empowering to women of all generations, including my own, because she manages to compete and succeed in such a completely male-dominated environment and time and era. And I aspire to be similar to her and also be a successful businesswoman, but also to be able to juggle family life as well. Having grown up with seeing Margaret Thatcher on television, I think she's always come across as quite hard and quite ruthless, but I think the film gives us a real opportunity to empathise with her and understand why she really is the way that she is. And I can safely say that if I was in her position and had the responsibilities on my shoulders that she had, I'd probably be exactly the same way. I was actually really lucky with this film because I got the opportunity to work with Deluxe 142, who handled some of the post-production on this film, and I became quite close with Rob Peasy, who was the grader on the film. And I actually got to appreciate and see some of the more finer details of the film that would have made a real difference to the way that Margaret Thatcher was interpreted. For example, small details like light shimmers across her face would have changed scenes completely and would have made probably a big difference to the story of Margaret Thatcher and the film itself. So on that note, I was really lucky and I got to appreciate not only the story side, but the actual making of the film as well. The second question is, how good am I at juggling different priorities? I think that I am particularly good at juggling different priorities simply because I've had to work in a very fast-paced and stressful environment before, on sets, working with directors and producers and different management. And by working with them, it is quite difficult to work with such small time frames, and it is important that you do prioritise, plan yourself well and manage your time. And by doing so, I think you have to be not only well organised, but you have to know exactly your way around set, who to talk to, who to get help from, and just know exactly what's going to be done each moment that you're going to do it, to make sure that it's done on time and is done effectively. I think also what's helped me learn how to do this so well is that by going to university, I think universities like to do this on purpose, but put all of your deadlines either on the same day or within a few hours of each other. And this really forced me to put my priority juggling into practice, because if you wanted to get the grades that you wanted and succeeded in the end and met the university standard, you needed to plan yourself and prioritise everything in a way that could be done on time and effectively. People have referred to me in the past as being OCD, but I just like to think of myself as well organised. But I think if you do organise yourself well, then you will never ever disappoint and you always succeed and you won't be caught out. So preparation and organisation, I think, always goes a long way when you are prioritising. And that has always been a success for me. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope that someone from the Film4 team will speak to me soon. It will be brilliant to work with you and your team, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon. Thank you so much for listening.